Think about it. The only reason the unknown is problematic is because it terrifies you that you don't know, which means you are in survival mode. The math is literally 2 plus 2 equals survival. Because if we are standing in the notion that everything gets used for our growth and expansion, that's the thriving self, and that we are always connected to the infinite, then what is there to be terrified about? And that right there is additional proof that the surviving self does not know about the thriving and the infinite. But the thriving self, absolutely, that part of us that can dream and have hope and have a sense of possibility and empathy and can reflectively think and creatively think, that part knows. And that part understands where the surviving self is. And so we have to just constantly build the thriving muscle. That's what we have to do. And the surviving self loves things as they are. Why? Because it guarantees certainty. I know what this is. Even if it's unhealthy for me, I know what it is. And I'm comfortable in what I know. I feel safest in what I know. It's the unknown, the uncertain, that makes me feel terrified. Because when you accept that you're good, that life is unfolding, that you are moving forward, that you don't have the omniscience to see how it all knits together. And you begin to, through the energy and the mindset of the thriving self, you really do begin to have moments where you can feel the infinite. And once you begin to see and feel that these states of consciousness, thriving and infinite, which is just our framework, this is just how we talk about it here. Once you know that it's there, then you can be about the business of, okay, so how do I get more of that? And how does more of that inform the surviving self? It all works together because, we talk about the need for better information. Better information in every area of our lives makes a difference because then we have more to work from. We have better information and a way of seeing that helps us sort through whatever it is, the emotional difficulties, the mental challenges, whatever. Better information means better information applied, worked with, efforted with, leaves us in a better state. And when we are lost, when we are literally blinded, blinded equals completely owned by the surviving self. It's unequivocal. It just is as it is. And when you see that, then remembering that the most important thing that you can do in this moment is to reach for a wider consciousness. That's why the Inner Fitness Project exists, to have in your back pocket community, to have in your experience journaling, so that when you have an elevated moment, you put a star next to that in your journal so that you can go back to that, so that that energy can help pull you forward, so that energy can help widen the aperture that has shut down because of fear, and to have compassion for self. Because the only reason we shut down, the only reason we all of a sudden go dark is because we have been pulled out of ourselves by some unconscious, unresolved fear that may not even be real and active in the world anymore, but it's real and active in our minds and how we see ourselves. Just food for thought, just an idea that can penetrate the density of the habits that are the result of fear. And we need touchstones. And the Inner Fitness Project is very, very happy to be here and to be a touchstone. If you are gaining value from this channel, then I ask that you subscribe. And even more important, if you are gaining value, share this channel with someone else. And let's be a part of changing the world in terms of how we deal with, see ourselves, and treat ourselves. Thank you for being part of the journey.